Hello, all once again. We are in the session called the Eastern Partnership Region in a European and global context. We are going to have three speakers, Panagiota Manoli, Richard Pomfret, and Eleni Chytopoulou. I hope I pronounced it okay. And I would like to thank you all, and I will give the floor to Panagiota now, and you have like 15 minutes, okay?
Okay, good morning and good afternoon to those who are in a different time zone. I think this coronavirus, after all, has made all of us understand better, in a better way, that actually, indeed, our world is flat. Also in terms of time. So, we will discuss in the next minutes the concept of European neighborhood policy. Therefore, what we're gonna listen to in the next few minutes is going to be more of a theory rather than empirical evidence, etc. But I think that the next two presentations have more empirical work to be presented, so I think it's gonna be a good match. Mix. Now, the key question here is how the European neighborhood policy is formed in order to bring some structural change in the region. So what are the key features of the policy that we can identify? And in this exercise, we look into the European neighborhood policy as a structural foreign policy. And why we focus on structural foreign policy, on using these theoretical lenses of structural foreign policy. The notion is the definition of this notion is based on the work of Kekeleire of 2008, and there the structural foreign policy is defined as a policy that is conducted over the long term. And it seeks to influence, so the goal is to influence and create sustainable and shape sustainable, so there is that sustainability element as well, sustainable political, legal, socioeconomic, security and mental structures. So it aims at structures, and this of course happens beyond the borders of the actor, so it's on the external environment. And we think that this notion of structural foreign policy is useful in the neighborhood case, because there the European Union attempts to meet both to address security challenges on the one hand, and on the other hand to push forward reforms and address governance challenges in specific policy fields. And especially in the European, therefore, periphery or neighborhood, the European Union merges civilian and normative elements in its external action in its effort to address security challenges. Nevertheless, we have to say that there are not clearly and very well defined common security interests. So there, the picture is a little bit blurred in terms of a clearly defined security interests. Despite the fact that there are, as we said, challenges that come from migration, come from